What's up, guys? We are in Osaka on more or less almost like the west coast, well, very west from where we were in Tokyo. And yeah, lots of cool things to check out here. The reason why I came here was because Osaka is kind of central to a bunch of the really cool spots here in Japan. Typically the very touristy areas, but honestly, the reason why they're so touristy is because they're incredible. I cannot wait to go to Kyoto. Tomorrow, most likely, we're going to Nara. We're going to be feeding some deer. Apparently, they even bow to you. You bow to them. It's like the coolest and most unique experience. Nara was one place 4 years ago that I did not get to go to. Today, we are actually going to be starting off in Osaka Castle. Now, it's a little bit windy. I may end up putting my lav mic on at some point. I'm gonna wait till we actually get in there and see how the wind issue is, but it is beautiful. I was here at Osaka Castle 4 years ago as well. The only thing was that we didn't get to go in it because all the museums were closed due to COVID. But we're here now, everything's reopened and good to go. Now, like I said, I'm expecting a lot of tourists. Apparently Kyoto is very busy. I've spoken to some people who've come here to Osaka Castle over the last few days and they said it is also crazy busy, but it is beautiful. There's a lot of cherry blossoms and looking to have some fun. Later on, I'm going to go to an area that I was at last night. We actually did a live stream, which I accidentally did on the main channel for some reason, but whatever, it's fine. You guys really enjoyed it, actually. It's a place known as Dotonbari. It's like right on the river, lots of cool things to see and do. And then after that, I'm actually thinking I might go to an area known as the Red Light District here in Osaka. Now, the red light districts here are very interesting. I walked through a few of them in Tokyo. Now we're going to try a few of them here in Osaka. I just want to see what it's like and what the vibe is like as well. So let's head on over to the castle and check that out first. All right, well, we can see it off in the distance there. You can see the top of it. That is the park area. You can see with the giant walls that kind of surround it and protect it. Now, from what I understand, it was rebuilt back in the day after World War II because a lot of Japan got firebombed, destroyed. Let's go and cross the street and head on in there, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a lot more of the history on the location as well. But I'm excited to do this. It's been a hot minute. Oh wow, guys, take this in. All the beautiful cherry blossoms. What a beautiful sight. And there's some really cool spots. I remember taking pictures years ago, which will be on my Instagram page if you want to see those. There's the gigantic walls. Let's get a little closer so we can take in the view. I don't even really remember where the entrance is, but wow, it's actually not that busy here. I don't know what it's going to be like on the inside, but so far out here, not so bad. With the water there. Now I wonder if back in the day they filled this with like alligators or crocodiles or something. Probably not. Look how beautiful though. Wow. What a sight to behold. So from here, it looks like a lot of people are walking in that way. I don't know if that's like the actual entrance, but definitely gotta check this out first. Wowee. Now there are more sakura on the inside, but this is just impressive. There was a park we went to the other day. It had even more than this. Like people were just picnicking. That's what we kind of did. It was kind of my off day, so I'm like, I don't really feel like filming. We're just kind of chilling out right underneath. Damn, it's a little bit breezy here, so just bear with us if there is a little bit of noise. I think once we get in there, because of the walls, most of the wind will not be an issue anymore. But one thing that kind of came to mind last time we were here, I remember that there was a dude pushing a stroller, because a lot of people do that with their dogs here, except he didn't have a dog. he had an owl. I kid you not, literally a pet owl. And it was the funniest and coolest thing I've probably ever seen in my entire life. We are at the entrance, it looks like. Now, I'm not sure if you have to actually pay to go in. Maybe that's just the museum area. I'm not sure. I don't really remember what we did. I love these trees, though. These kind of look like, almost like mini bonsai trees. I love bonsai trees. I think they're so much fun. Also, shout out to Karate Kid. Throwback to the 1980s, baby. But yeah, look how beautiful. Very calm. Quite a few tourists, but to be honest, I was actually expecting it to be even worse than this. So this is really not so bad. But yeah, if you come out to Japan, this is what there is to experience here. A lot of these types of castles. Wish I had a chance to do the one in Hiroshima. I don't know if I will. We'll try and get out there, I guess, because that one apparently is supposed to be really, really nice compared to this one. Like, this one's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but got like a secondary entrance here. The birds chirping away. Oh wow, look at that. A lot more cherry blossoms down there too. Like I said, it's busy during this season because for like the next couple of weeks everybody's coming to see the cherry blossoms, but totally worth it. Okay, I think I've located the hordes of tourists. They all seem to be down there, heading even closer towards the castle, so you can kind of see it from here. It's like all the way down there through the trees. We're gonna get a little bit closer to that so we can see everything. These are pretty cool too, these lanterns. I like the way they wrap this up. Kind of looks like candy canes. Obviously it's not. I think this is where we have to actually pay to enter the rest of the park. If you want to see it, that's what you got to do. We'll see how much it is. Okay, so I think I might have gone the wrong way. It says the Osaka Castle main tower cannot be reached from here, so I guess we got to go around. I guess we don't actually have to go through. I think this is just a garden. The Nomaru Garden. It's a little faded there. So, all right, let's go down that way and figure this out. So the question is this the actual main entrance? We want to get to the main tower, but just trying to figure out exactly how the hell to get there. It looks like a lot of people are going in and out of there, so this could make sense. Huh. So I believe over there is a temple. If anything, we'll come out and check that out after. They also have some street vendors. I wonder what they have. I'm actually kind of hungry, but I don't really want junk food. I want something good. Oh yeah, they got beer. Yeah, it looks like it's all, I don't know, I'm not sure what that is. Looks interesting. Well, this appears to be right. Looks right to me. Let's see once we get past this gate what there is. Okay, I think we went the correct way. Oh, there it is. Wow, look how beautiful that is. There's like this castle-esque looking building there. And then we have the actual main tower just down there. How beautiful. Now I wonder if we can go inside. Because last time, like I said, it was closed 4 years ago. I do have to say, so far, considering it's busy season, not bad. Definitely a lot more than 4 years ago. But I mean, obviously there was a reason. But yeah, definitely not too shabby. I know there's a lot of cool spots like around the property to check out too, but I want to get really close to this. That is just incredible. But like I said, this was like a reconstruction. I don't really know exactly when. Looks like people are going in and out though, so that's good. Damn, looks like there's one hell of a lineup to go in. I don't know if I want to wait that long. 9 till 5. Group entrance. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I don't know how fast this line moves. Wait, oh, this is 15 minutes, so that's got to be like 25, 30 minutes. I don't know, do I want to do it or not? I'm not sure if it's worth it, but at least seeing it from the outside, that's worth it. Damn, that is so cool. Seems like there's some type of event going on. Let's see what this guy's up to. Let's get a little closer here. So where I think I was, where I took that photo last time, was actually down there. No idea how to get there, so but we have a cool view of the castle. I'm just kind of doing like a full circle around it because it's just amazing. I don't know if I want to spend the half an hour in line to wait to go in. I don't know what to do. So that's super trippy. There's a bunch of people all the way at the top. I don't know if I want to do that though. I don't like heights. Looks like dude is still doing some more tricks and performances. So I'm deciding now if I'm gonna go in here or not. I walked away for a second, came back, and it looks like the line is quite long. But screw it, we're gonna wait and we're gonna go inside and do this. Finally got a ticket. I can actually go in. Not gonna lie, I'm really excited. This is actually the first castle I've ever been inside of in Japan. I think we've been to a couple of them throughout, but unfortunately because 4 years ago everything was closed, we couldn't go in. So this is pretty exciting. Okay, this looks pretty snazzy. Damn. So a few of the floors, no photographs, but we'll, I guess, take some after that. Oh, now that is freaking cool, man. Damn. Main tower of Osaka Castle built. Featured rich. Huh. This is actually pretty cool. You can try on a samurai helmet. Well, some of them. I guess some of them you can't touch. But over there they have them. Cool. That's pretty cool. They actually have friendship castles in other countries. Look, they even have one in Milan, France, Austria, Nagano. So this is actually quite fascinating because this place is about originally 1600 years old. Sorry, from the 1600s. So apparently they kept building on top of it throughout the centuries, basically, as there was wars. Through restorations, they found like old stone walls underneath, as you can see down there. Lots of cool history here, that is for sure. Well, it doesn't look like I can film too much in here. We're about to go up to 2 more floors that I cannot film at all for some odd reason. Probably just like old artifacts or something, but this is pretty cool so far. Alright, I can actually start filming again. Looks kind of interesting in here. I don't know if that's original at all, but... Oh, those are cool. Guess that would have been like the original entrance. There's a lot of information in this place. Damn, this is freaking cool. Whoa. That's it for the castle. Time to I'm gonna go and check out some of the other areas, but that was actually really freaking cool. Honestly, just the view from the top to be able to see all the different sides of Osaka was worth the 600 yen. Totally worth it. The 3rd and 4th floor, in case y'all are wondering, because those were the areas that I obviously didn't film. Not that there was too much to film in there anyways, but there was like all these really old objects like letters, samurai suits, things from 400 years ago. Absolutely incredible to see. Wish I could have filmed it, but if you want to see it, unfortunately you got to come to Osaka Castle. Damn, it's so windy. So finally made it out of there. Too many crowds of people now, especially a couple hours before close, but I'm gonna head off in that direction. Because it looks like there's some cool stuff down there to go and see. Oh, plus there's the little temple thing here. Let's take a quick look at this, actually. Alright, this looks pretty cool. Now, there are some areas we probably can't go into. Damn, this looks really old. So this would have probably been the temple area for the castle, I'm guessing, anyway. Where the emperor's right-hand man, essentially, would come. And it's cool, too, because they used to have, like... cherry blossom viewing parties what, 400 years ago. Oh wow, look at this. This is so cool. Massive torii gate right here. You can buy fortune paper. Everything here just looks so spectacular. Wow. Lovely. Just lovely. So down there you can't really film in there. It looks like it's closed off anyways. But the grounds are just incredible. Oh, there's that wind again. Wow. Okay, I guess we'll move on to the other side. Damn, that statue is cool. He's got his katana, and I guess that's like a little shield or something? I don't really know. But, very impressive. I wonder, too, how many of these trees have been here for, like, you know, the entirety of... I mean, I guess maybe not that long, considering there was reconstruction done on this castle. But yeah, I bet some of them have been here for a very long time. So down there it shows Plum Grove. There's some cherry blossoms here too. But I think we have to go down this way and then make a left. I'm assuming there's just a lot of plum trees. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not really seeing much down there. I could see some of the trees, but I think there's... I don't know. Just doesn't seem like anything super special. Take a quick glance, but there is a cool fountain, it looks like, which is where everyone else is heading now. So I guess we might as well go down this way. This is beautiful to look at up close. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Cool area for a picnic, definitely, no doubt. Worth taking a look at. Alright, let's head back and go towards that fountain, and then from there we're gonna go to Dot Onbari. I don't know if that's gonna be like a separate vlog or something. I don't really know what I'm doing with all these. I'm just kind of touristing around at this point. But there's also some spots, like I mentioned, that I guess a lot of tourists probably don't go to. Like the two most popular spots here would be obviously the castle. It's definitely worth seeing. I just really wanted to go inside. The unfortunate thing was that it's very, very modernized in there, so it doesn't actually even look like an old historic location. But that's obviously because they've turned it into a museum. I'd be curious to see if any of the other ones look more traditional on the inside as well. But it was cool because of the exhibits, and very, very nice because of the view from the top there. But yeah, let's get a move on. So I found something called the Peace Museum. Looks interesting. I don't even know if it's open or not. Let's see if we can find some info here. Alright, so we found something really interesting, and there's literally no one here. I don't understand why. Like, I get it, the castle's cool, but this is a big part of Japanese history. You know, what happened during World War II. So, I mean, we all kind of have an idea, obviously, after Pearl Harbor. Basically, you know, the Americans showed up and started air raiding many areas of Japan, and this was kind of the aftermath. A lot of devastation. A lot of cities were almost completely wiped out from endless firebombing. It's quite sad, you know, it's part of war, unfortunately, but it's incredible how they have these giant photos. I could just stare at these all day. So if you guys remember years ago, I know I'm like really dark in here at the moment, but I went to Hiroshima and they have what's called the A-bomb building. It's literally like this dome. It used to be, I guess, some sort of like businessy type of building back in the day. And that was essentially where the A-bomb, I believe it was the A-bomb, dropped. There was two. I think there was one in Nagasaki, if I'm not mistaken, and the other one was Hiroshima. And we went to go and see that 4 years ago. It was quite interesting. Wow. So this is what Osaka looked like after the air raids. That's crazy. It's pretty fascinating. They have this entire timeline, but unfortunately there's no English, so I can't read it all. But this was the timeline here of World War II. And then things drastically changed after. So this is actually quite fascinating. Basically, Osaka at the time used to actually be the largest city, bigger than Tokyo. So that's actually kind of the reason why they did massive military raids here, and also because they had the biggest military bases. Very important key city for Japan at the time. Alright. Okay, this is pretty cool. So I'm guessing this is what things would have looked like at the time. Pretty incredible reconstruction. And this is also kind of like a lot of what we're going to see in Kyoto. And there's actually a reason why, which I'll explain in a second. Because I do know, like, I don't know everything about World War II history, but I do know a fair amount, I'd say. And if I do get something wrong, feel free to correct me as well. That, like, old military garb. Okay, this is a little creepy. It's not, like, windy or anything in here. I mean, there is, like, a machine blowing air, but this whole thing was just moving a moment ago. I don't know if it's still moving. I mean, it looks like the whole thing's moving. That's so creepy. But look at this. They have, like, a bunch of old documents. I can't really... Oh, here. Osaka City Civic Register for Chief Neighborhood Association. It's really cool when you can see, like, old artifacts like this. Very, rare stuff. Here's an idea of what they would have, I guess, eaten during war times. Pretty incredible that they have all this stuff. So this is interesting, just to understand, like, what, you know, certain nations went through during war. There was a lack of clothing and food, saving rice by using substitute food. Now, one thing that I learned from Andrew after going to the ramen museum, if you guys have seen that video, I think it's on the main channel, ramen actually became a very popular substitute because they had a shortage of rice, and they would essentially start eating ramen because it was made of flour instead. So that's pretty cool. It also says things that civilians were essentially forced to provide materials to use for weaponry manufacturing. So pretty fascinating. Like, imagine that, the government forcing you to essentially give up, you know, your pots, your pans, anything in your house that was essentially made of metal. They were always very hungry. They didn't have a lot of food, so they had to, like, mend their clothing, I guess, together. So kind of crazy. So I feel like this is important. This is how they did conscription here in 1940, which is a military service law. So basically, soldiers in the 1st Reserve, aged 20 to 27, active service 2 years, and then had to do reserve duty of 5 years and 4 months. Soldiers in 2nd Reserve, 27 to 37, had to do 10 years. And then it says total 17 years and 4 months. That is a very, very long time to serve in the military, especially when you're kind of forced to. Like, I get wanting to do it, but forcing somebody to be in the military is kind of crazy. Letter informing of death in action. Oh, wow. Damn. Rapidly increasing war dead. Yeah, it was very devastating over here with the war. Alright, let's go to the other section, see what else there is. This is really fascinating too. So just how the school system used to be. They actually essentially had children putting out fires. They were used as volunteer members that had to extinguish the fires from air raids. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy in times of war how things end up operating. Damn, this is crazy too, but out of fear due to the air raids and the potential for food shortages and the fact that the animals could actually escape, the what was it? Tenoji Zoo actually had to slaughter all their animals. Whoa. Here we have a crazy story of 29 third grade boys of a school were evacuated in a group to Shinkoji Temple. I wonder if that still exists. And then there was a fire that broke out. And I don't know if they all died, but fire broke out in the main hall of the temple the night of January 29, 1945, and 16 boys passed. It was a tragedy brought about by war. In 1946, Jizu, a guardian deity of children, or deity, was built by the local people who had donated money to build this Jizu, and names of these children were engraved on it. I kind of want to go see that if that still exists. Wow, that's a crazy story. Well, that is it for the Peace Museum. To be honest, in a way, I kind of liked this one better. Just because of the information. So it's kind of cool, like the two contrasts between, you know, you have very old history on that side, and then you have the Peace Museum. And it's kind of crazy to learn about the devastation here in Japan, because literally Osaka was basically flattened, children were orphaned, families were essentially torn apart. Just learning about like the sadness about those types of things is crazy, and it's crazy to think that stuff like that still happens in the world. Like, it's literally happening right now. There are wars waging. You guys know what I'm talking about right now. You got Israel and Palestine, you got Russia and Ukraine, you got things going on in Yemen that no one ever even talks about or hears about in the Western world. It is insane to think that in the modern era, this type of stuff is still going on. And honestly, I was reading the constitutional changes, like just the way it was worded about how Japan wants peace. Like, they don't even have nuclear arms in this country, and they vowed to have, in Hiroshima actually, there's a flame that burns there until there are no more nuclear arms around the world, which will probably never happen in our lifetime at the very least. I do wish for world peace, but it's very unrealistic, I think, that it's going to be happening anytime soon. But yeah, I'm going to go and check out this fountain, because that's actually where I was heading until I stumbled upon this place. We're going to go and film that. I am getting super hungry. I need to eat something soon before I faint, because I have not eaten anything at all today. It's almost 4:30 p.m. But yeah, let's head over to the fountain and see what that's all about, because I don't really remember if we went to the fountain the first time, but just being amongst the sakura here, all the cherry blossoms, very freaking cool. Okay, there it is. We got a fountain down there. Even more sakura down there. It's literally just everywhere. So beautiful. Look, it's like blowing through the air. Oh man, how amazing. I love all these little like trains. Look at this little train thing coming through. That is so funny. I'm assuming that's for children. I mean, I would ride it. I don't see why not. But yeah, got some cool stuff out here. Beautiful little fountain. Well, it's not even little actually. It's pretty fair sized fountain. I'm gonna probably grab something to eat at Lawson, because I am just starving right now. So I'm gonna put this camera away for now. It's getting a little bit chilly, but I'm gonna switch my cameras probably at some, actually probably not even. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, then start making my way over to Dotonbori, or Dotonbari, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, because I want to document that with the actual camera. I know we did the live stream last night, but I want to be able to document it in higher quality as well, so y'all can see that. We only probably got about 2 hours of sunlight left, so we got to make our way over as quick as possible. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to grab something really quick to just kind of munch on.